It's Press Pass with Jack Ebling, Mid-Michigan's spirited sports debate. Now let's get talking sports. Here's Jack.
Great evening, Mid-Michigan and beyond, and welcome to Press Pass here on Fox 47. Happy Father's Day, and it is time to meet Team 299. Tom Crawford, my broadcast partner spanning 17 years. He has been on Press Pass more than any other panelist. He's a weekly contributor to thewolverine.com and creator of the new Crawford Podcasting Network, right?
There you go.
And you had a chance to do podcasts with your son.
There you go, yeah, and doing a lot of business part of that. I want to wish you a happy Father's Day, Jack. And I didn't realize Father's Day wasn't in law until 1972. I learned that today.
Is that right?
And Mother's Day got locked in 1914, so that just doesn't seem right.
Well, you know, shows how fathers they never get the fair shake. Also want to welcome in Joe Rexrode, my successor at the Lansing State Journal in 2003. He is a three-time NSMA State Sports Writer of the Year with the Free Press and the Tennessean, and my co-author on a book that many of you have seen, The Perfect 10. Joe, how are you?
I'm great. It's great to be here. Happy Father's Day to all you guys. You're all great fathers, and it's exciting to be back home.
And one of your three children, Brennan, is here.
Indeed he is.
Headed to the Izzo basketball camp for this week, but he's going to join us a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll see how he does. We'll see how he does.
He's already said he can beat you at one-on-one, so.
He said my handles are doo-doo.
Your handles suck,
That's the Father's Day quote of the day is my handles are doo-doo. Yes.
Also want to welcome in Doug Warren. He is a Detroit Lions historian. He is director of sports programming for the Spotlight Radio Network, and he has been producer of The Drive with Jack Ebling since day one back in 2013.
Yeah.
Doug, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to all you gentlemen. Hope you've had a great one so far. And I didn't get any doo-doo comments from my kids today yet. It's not over yet.
Yeah,
Right.
yet.
Yeah.
You just went through the graduation/open house ritual, right?
Yep, the first one. Got two more to go. And yeah, so far so good.
We have a ton to talk about tonight. We've got a Stanley Cup final result. St. Louis Blues, congratulations, first championship ever. We have the NBA Finals to talk about, the first title in Canada, 26 years. And we have the U.S. Open, which is in progress as we speak. We're also going to talk some Michigan State football, looking forward to that, and much, much more coming up. So stick with us. We'll be here till 12 o'clock for you, unless there was a playoff in the golf, and then it might be a little bit after that. We'll be back in just a moment, our Tracking a Trophy segment, and we're going to talk about the NBA Finals. Also going to talk about Anthony Davis, the newest Los Angeles Laker, coming up. We'll be right back with that and much, much more. It's Press Pass here on Fox 47.
At Furniture Row, we take pride in furniture that's value-priced, built to last, and makes your home look amazing. Like the Fulton sofa, only $399, and 3 years, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. Hurry, the epic summer sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Take a look around these streets. Do you really think we woke up one day and said, yeah, the world needs more pizza? Nah, just a better one. Better, like the world's best pizza, Jets Detroit-style pizza. Hand-pressed and baked to the thickest, crispiest crunch. You're welcome. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering barbecue chicken pizza made with barbecue sauce, chicken, red onion, and bacon, just $13.99. Jets. Better because it has to be.
Taking care of your loved one is what Holt Senior Care and Rehab Center does best. We provide quality care and services that promote living each day to the fullest. When the hospital asks where you want your loved one to go for rehab, choose Holt Senior Care and Rehab Center, conveniently located on Willoughby and Holt. For more information or to schedule a private tour, please contact us today.
Shopping online for a purple mattress? We get it. But which purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. Let our expert sales staff guide you to your perfect purple. Shop Denver Mattress today, your purple mattress headquarters.
The FIFA Women's World Cup live on the go. Download the Fox Sports app today. It's the Graf Everything Sale.
Because everything's on sale at every Graf dealership. GM incentives are unbelievable.
For the first time ever, get 0% financing for 84 months. Push it, pull it, or drive it. Get the all-new Silverado half-ton Crew Cab LT four-wheel drive, just $247 a month. Or drive an Equinox FL front-wheel drive, just $188 a month.
Or save up to 40% off MSRP on select 2017s.
Everything's on sale, including the kitchen sink.
During Graf's Everything Sale going on at every Graf dealership.
What's really important to me is being able to have a partner, and Dart Bank has been that for me. I'm Eric Nelson. I'm a managing partner here at the English Inn. I've worked with John Morris at Dart Bank to help put together multiple projects that have assisted us with growing our business and continuing to be successful.
Welcome back to Press Pass here on Fox 47. Oh, did you see that roll up?
I hate that.
Calf muscle. That is Kevin Durant rupturing his left Achilles. And here's Klay Thompson. Oh, goes down with a torn left Achilles tendon. And he had 30 points at the time, late in the third quarter. What difference might that have made? Amazing part about this is the resilience. And Klay Thompson left the court, came back, made 2 free throws, went back to the locker room, and he sent a message out, just a 2-minute rest, I'll be ready. He was going to come out and try to play on a torn ACL. And here you see Kevin Durant confirming that he had ruptured the Achilles and major surgery. Both of them could miss an entire season. Changes a lot of things in the National Basketball Association. Joe Rexroad, what did we learn in this series about Durant, Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, Marc Gasol, who you got to know a little bit while he was in Memphis, and about Toronto, the new NBA champions?
Well, first of all, Toronto's the NBA champion. That's the deserving NBA champion. There are injuries. Magic Johnson tweeted right after he was talking about 89 when he hurt his hamstring. Yeah. He did not tweet about how Isaiah Thomas twisted his ankle in Game 6 of 88.
I did notice that. I did notice that too.
Yeah, but so everybody has their, we would have won this year. Toronto's the champ.
LeBron had finals when he lost Kevin Love. Yes. And did not have Kyrie Irving.
That's endless. You can go on.
So look, first of all, if anyone wants to question Kevin Durant, again, I'm gonna have to scream at that person. I mean, I hope that everyone realizes the guy is. You can rip him for joining Golden State, but that's tremendous toughness and, to me, selflessness to play. You can call it dumb, but I think he proved some mettle here. I think the Golden State, look, do any of us think Golden State wouldn't have won if they had everybody? I mean, I think they would have won.
They would have won in
5.
5.
Does that mean there's an asterisk with this series?
There's a lot of them that you can do that. Hey, look, these things happen, and I think when you go 5 years in a row and you add all those games and you win 100 games every year, this is one of the possible downsides of that. So, look, I think Toronto, Kawhi was incredible. He may be the best player in the league right now.
Yeah.
As clutch as anyone. And Kyle Lowry, if Kyle Lowry doesn't go absolutely nuts in Game 6, I think they still get to tonight, even with these injuries.
The other things with this, gentlemen, during the regular season, Toronto did win more games than Golden State, and that was with Kawhi Leonard sitting out 22 games for quote-unquote load management.
Right.
And Toronto swept Golden State, including a 20-point win, Doug, in Oracle.
Yeah.
Who are the biggest winners and losers in this series?
Well, the biggest loser is Dwayne Casey. I mean, he's coaching the Sad Sack Pistons. Probably, he's never going to admit this publicly, but he wishes he was back in Toronto, had not been fired. Coach of the Year last year. Detroit, probably better in the long run if they keep Casey around, but yeah, a lot like Mark Jackson a few years ago with Golden State. What could have been has got to be what's going through his mind. Winners, the country of Canada. They finally have a professional sports championship. And the big winner is Kawhi Leonard. Anybody who thinks this guy's not a top 5 player, top 3 player at this point, you need to be drug tested. He was a fantastic player and deserved the MVP, the second one of his career. So silence the dollars with that.
There were people who did not believe in Kawhi Leonard, Jason Nick, And there are others who said, let's see what he can do when there's really pressure. He was a most valuable player in the series as a San Antonio Spur. Now it's a Toronto Raptor. Only 3 players have been the MVP with 2 different teams, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron James.
Yeah.
Tom, were people pulling against Golden State because they had Warriors fatigue, or were they pulling for Toronto and the nation of Canada after that 26-year drought?
No, I think people are doing what I was doing. I was all of a sudden a Warriors fan. I mean, for a lot of the reasons that Joe cited here about the overcoming the injuries and the resiliency. And when Klay Thompson came out there, I mean, have you ever seen a dramatic moment in the NBA like that? Come out and hit those free throws and go back, and then KD in Game 5, he comes out too early. Rips his Achilles, and then they still win the game. And Draymond Green was terrific at that triple-double. I'm all about the Warriors in respect. I don't like them, but I respect the hell out of them. And I don't think it was a U.S. versus Canada thing anyway. So I think there were more Warrior supporters than Raptor.
Tom, don't pretend like you're not old enough to remember Willis Reed.
I do remember that. I was in 8th grade. I forgot that.
That's the Lakers.
Yeah, that's a good one. Very good. Absolutely. 1970, May 1st.
He only hit 2 baskets. But when Kevin Durant was out there, he couldn't miss. He hit those 3 threes. Yeah. And who knows how it would have gone if either one of those players could have stayed in uniform. When you think about where they're going to be now, changes things. Do you think they'll both stay in Golden State?
You're talking about Klay and Durant. I think Klay will. I think they'll sign him. With Durant, I could see him maybe playing out the year and not playing, and then going back in. But you know what? I still think
rehabbing on the Warriors' dime and then leaving.
Yeah, absolutely. He's not playing next year, I don't think.
Not maybe the playoffs.
We will be right back with the big picture coming up next here on Press Pass.
Team spirit, face paint, more cowbell. Dean Trailway's Motor Coach takes care of your travel, so you can support your favorite Spartan teams and focus on the important things. Dean Trailways, your favorite ride.
Anyone who's had our chicken knows it's plump and juicy. What they may not know is that it's also 100% natural.
All our chickens are certified, humanely raised, no antibiotics, on a high-quality diet of soy and grain.
Why are they called tenders?
They're called tenders because they come from the tenderloin of the breast, hand-trimmed just for colors. It's not a strip or a finger, it is the true tenderloin.
I'll put our chicken tenders up against anybody's.
That's like my Granny Franklin used to make. That's outstanding, Craig.
Welcome to Delicious.
The Ticket Machine is your local connection to concert, theater, and sporting event tickets nationwide. Our entertainment experts are ready to help you create a memorable experience, trusted by fans for more than 20 years. Whether you're looking for tickets for your corporate outing, family excursion, or vacation, we offer the best seats and the best prices. Grab a front row seat now on theticketmachine.com.
Shepard hosts Spin the Wheel. Premieres June 20th on Fox.
Father's Day is right around the corner, and Young Brothers and Daily has the perfect gifts for that special guy in your life. Show Dad how much you love his grilling skills. Young Brothers and Daily on Michigan Avenue in Lansing has an amazing selection of grills and outdoor pizza ovens. Get what Dad really wants.
Indian Hills Custom Golf in Okemos. See Sam for your custom golf fitting using TrackMan analysis. The fitting fee is 100% applied to your club purchase, and we are happy to regrip a single club while you wait. Anytime. Get the best fit for your swing and lower your score.
Introducing the 2019 Fox 47 race team, featuring late model sportsman driver Max Price. And proud Kai sponsors, the David Chapman Agency. Visit us at davidchapmanagency.com. Liuna, feel the power. Shaheen Chevrolet, save more at Shaheen in 2019. And Launch Trampoline Park, where memories are created. Cheer on the Fox 47 race team every Friday night at Corrigan Oil Speedway in Mason.
Welcome back to Press Pass here on Fox 47. It's time for The Big Picture, brought to you by Dean Trailways. With trips for every season, Dean takes care of the details so you can enjoy the experience, including daily casino runs and great getaways to Northern Michigan and Chicago, where Doug Warren and I will be in August for the NFL Legends Classic. That's Dean Trailways, your favorite ride.
But like I said, I guarantee, like I say again, it'll be the worst move the Lakers ever did in their life, and they'll never win another championship. Guaranteed.
I agree. Are they going to regret the trade?
They're going to regret it. I'm going to have fun with it. Because I told y'all it was crashing down. Now it completely crashed, but at least my son got off the boat before the thing exploded. I gave him a chance. You can rewind it and go back, and I said, if you get the 3 Ball brothers, you're going to survive this. You let them go, boy, it's going to be a cold day in hell. Trust and believe that.
Lonzo play in New Orleans? I know you had said.
I don't care where Lonzo plays. You know, like I said about it, I just want him to be healthy. I want him to play. And it's better to go somewhere where you can just play and do your thing and be that guy instead of having all these question marks behind you. And once you don't believe in him, it's kind of hard to come back and be like, oh, we believe in him now, because now we don't know if you're true or not. You had the first chance to believe in him, and you didn't. So guess what? Time to go.
Tom Crawford, what is your take on LeVar Big Mouth?
Well, I'm just glad
about the deal that is joining LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and give us a way too early prediction for next year's NBA Finals.
Well, first of all, I'm glad I'm not wearing an earpiece tonight, so I didn't have to listen to that crap. I mean, this guy is the parent from hell. It's just, Joe and I were talking about, you gotten a break from this guy, and all of a sudden here he comes. But I just think this is a bad deal. My God, the Lakers, you know, you gave away a lot of talent, I think, and it's a 2-man team. And I'm not sure what kind of cap space the Lakers have, maybe 24, 30 million, whatever. But they're going to have to get support, obviously, beyond those 2 guys, as in LeBron and AD.
All right. Since we have now proven definitively that ball do lie, let's switch from the ridiculous to the sublime and take a look at 11-year-old Layla Anderson. And this is on the eve of Stanley Cup Final Game 7 at her beloved St. Louis Blues.
All right, if you could watch the game anywhere in the world tomorrow, anywhere in the world, where would you watch your boys play Game 7?
Boston.
What if I told you the Blues called and they want you at the game?
What? How?
Doctor said it's okay.
No, he didn't. Mommy, no, he didn't. Oh my God. I'm going to Boston. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love you.
I love you too.
That's one of the great stories of the Stanley Cup Final, and suffering from HLH, she was virtually adopted by a couple of the St. Louis Blues. Joe, how did this story take hold? And as someone who covers the NHL on a regular basis, how surprised were you that St. Louis has hoisted the cup?
Yeah, well, first of all, the Layla Anderson story was amazing, and it was fun to track it, and it was great to see the pictures of her or the video of her with the players. Colton Parayko especially was her. You know, whenever you see those things, you know that all these teams have kids who are suffering, who are rooting for them. You know that, but when something like this really, you know, comes out and we see it more, I think that's I think it's great, you know, for the sport too. So
the Blues flew her to Boston.
Yeah.
Had her on the ice for the post-game revelry, and then there she is at the parade, and they let her hold the cup.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat that. And as far as St. Louis, it's been interesting in Nashville because that's a division rival. But to me, it's like, how could you possibly root for Boston in anything? Just any team with Brad Marchand on it, how do you root for that team, right?
But town fatigue. Boston wins everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think it was about probably 80-20 for the Blues. Some people are like, well, now we got to hear from the Blues about how they're, but whatever, it's Boston. You got to root against Boston.
Boston and New England, Doug, 12 major professional championships in this century in the first 19 years. You got 6 for the Patriots, 4 for the Red Sox, 1 for the Bruins, 1 for the Celtics. I say that's enough, all right? Let's let St. Louis have 1, maybe even get to Detroit having 1 again. We'll see if that happens. We'll be right back in just a moment. Our Going Green segment up next.
Sleep right with the best mattress deals at the world's #1 furniture retailer, Ashley Home Store in Lansing. Save up to $1,000 on select queen mattresses, now only $699. Get up to 50% off select mattress brands, or get 6 years no-interest financing on Tempur-Pedic and Beautyrest Black, starting at just $23 a month. No credit, no problem. Only $10 down and sleep well tonight. Free next-day delivery, too. Ashley Home Store in Lansing, next to Target across from the Lansing Mall.
Court TV has returned to television because everyone deserves their day in court.
With live gavel-to-gavel trial coverage from across America.
Guilty.
Not guilty. Only one team can bring you this real-life drama. And only one network will show you the truth behind true crime.
The all-new Court TV, your front row seat to justice.
Justice has a new home. Watch Court TV on 47.5.
Big Bang Carter prototype Sheldon. The Big Bang Theory. 5 nights a week.
It's the Graf Everything Sale. Because everything's on sale at every Graf dealership. GM incentives are unbelievable.
For the first time ever, get 0% financing for 84 months on select models. Push it, pull it, or drive it. Get a new Silverado LD 4x4 just $199 a month. Or drive an Equinox FL front-wheel drive just $188 a month.
Or save up to 40% off MSRP on select 2017s.
Everything's on sale, including the kitchen sink.
During Graf's Everything Sale going on at every Graf dealership.
The student bookstores are Green and White Shop headquarters. Outfit your entire family with Spartan gear. We have a large selection of men's, women's, and children's clothing. Show off your Michigan State pride with new shoes, socks, hats, and more. Have your tailgate ready with MSU party supplies, car accessories, and dress your pet in green and white. We have gifts for students, grads, alumni, and fans. From Vera Bradley and Dooney and Burke to diploma frames and more. Always shop SBS for the biggest and best selection of green and white. Go green, go white, go SBS.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game, and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders. And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
Welcome back to Press Pass here on Fox 47. Time for our Going Green segment, brought to you by Graf Chevrolet, a trusted friend with 105 years in automobile business, and Graf Nissan, next door in West Grand River and Okemos. They'll take great care of you, as they have on all 6 of my leases and purchases. Go green, go Graf.
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State's Jalen Watts-Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom Crawford,
never dies.
You have been on the show more than any other panelist, and that piece of video has been on the show more than any other piece of
50, 60 times
video.
at least. And counting. That is a clever sign, though. I will say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's creative.
Got this from Jalen Watts-Jackson at a signing not too long ago in East Detroit. Country Club of Detroit. Joe Rexroad, you got to chronicle the last painful play of this 27-23 triumph for the 2015 Big Ten champions, a play that will be replayed as long as college football matters. What do you remember about that moment?
Well, a lot. For me, really, the word is panic. It was complete panic. And you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
You know, it was, I mean, I was very happy with my game story about how Harbaugh's first year.
I was happy with it, too.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked reading it. I was to the point of, and anybody who's covered a game at Michigan Stadium, it's very difficult to get to the locker rooms.
Yes.
Like, it's the winding. So it was like ready to hit stand and run, and then that happened, and so you're screaming, who was it? What? He scored? Are they reviewing? So you're screaming. Everybody's yelling. The complete I mean, I don't want to say pandemonium, but it was chaos in there. And then the Michigan State coaches come out of their box, and they're running behind us, and they're screaming. I mean,
they're pounding the walls.
Oh, just screaming and hitting, and going, and they're going to the elevator to go down to the locker room. So it was pure panic, and you're trying to do justice to something like that, and you're trying to do it in 5 minutes. And so I don't think I've ever gone back and read it because it wouldn't be pretty. But it was. I mean, it's just we know what it was. It was utterly unbelievable.
And it spawned a book one night later. So that was when we all met after doing this show. We talked about, could we do this? Could we turn it around? And really glad that we were able to do that, Chronicle for Prosperity. Tom, you're not quite so glad we were able to do that. It's a book you wish would just die.
But the thing is, guys, when it happened, and Jack, you were sitting like right next to me. Yeah. We were standing up. I'm ready to leave, hit the elevators. When it happened, then I had to sit down, and I think you witnessed that. And I was like this. But I do remember at the moment I said, this game will never go away.
Yeah, you did say that.
Just like the Chris Webber timeout, I said that will never go away. And it was in the same cat, and it is never going, especially when you got two guys writing books about it. It'll always go down in college football history.
And when we made our way around the stadium, Joe, as you mentioned, it was like the night of the Walking Dead. I mean, and a colleague of ours went on the air with a live hit and said Michigan had won the game because he said, no, you got to go right now. You got to go right now. And they were preparing to kick, and some young women ran out screaming, it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. And he said, okay, it's over. And that was a mistake.
And the Night of the Living Dead, by the way, it was both fan bases. Michigan State fans were happy.
Was in shock.
They were like, everyone was
weird.
sort of like, what?
Did that happen?
Yeah.
I did notice that.
Yeah. Doug, switching sports and talking about two Spartans who had tremendous efforts in the playoffs. Torrey Krug in the Stanley Cup final. Draymond Green for the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. Who had a better postseason, Torrey or Draymond?
Well, they both lost, but Drake beat Draymond, so he's it's not good. Torrey Krug, though, he's playing for his future. He's looking at a $7 or $8 million a year contract after next year when his contract expires. Yeah. And they're both Swiss Army knives in their respective sports for their respective teams, and both had tremendous postseasons. And Krug is going to benefit more from it because Draymond's already got his big second contract.
How would Torrey Krug look as a Detroit Red Wing?
They could use a guy like that. A few.
Come on home, Torrey. We'll be right back. Our Paving the Way segment up next. We'll be right back with that and much, much more here on Press Pass.
Team spirit. Face paint. More cowbell. Dean Trailway's Motor Coach takes care of your travel, so you can support your favorite Spartan teams and focus on the important things. Dean Trailways, your favorite ride.
What's really important to me is being able to have a partner, and Dart Bank has been that for me. I'm Eric Nelson. I'm a managing partner here at the English Inn. I've worked with John Morris at Dart Bank to help put together multiple projects that have assisted us with growing our business and continuing to be successful.
Fox 47 and Lansing Ignite are teaming up for Mid-Michigan's largest watch party ever.
Come out to Cooley Law School Stadium for Soccer Fest 2019.
Catch the Women's World Cup on our big screen and much, much more.
It's an afternoon of free family fun. Gates open at 1 p.m.
Soccer Fest is presented by United States Army, Sparrow, for health, for care, for life, and the Lansing School District. Don't miss Daily Mail, weeknights at 6 on My 47.4.
Big John steak and onion. That's what I'm talking about.
You know us for our fantastic subs at Big John Steak and Onion, but why not try our chicken or steak wraps? Same Big John amazing flavors, all wrapped up for you. Or try our new salads, flavor and variety done the Big John way.
John Steak and Onion. That's what I'm talking about.
Introducing the 2019 Fox 47 race team, featuring Michigan modified driver Bill Heaney and proud car sponsors Holton Diamondale Insurance Agency. Call your hometown team today. Total Firearms, Mid-Michigan's finest indoor gun range. Monster Motors, looking to buy a truck? You're in luck. And Larry's RV, where lifetime memories begin. Cheer on the Fox 47 race team every Friday night at Corrigan Oil Speedway in Mason.
Welcome back to Press Pass here on Fox 47. Time for our Paving the Way segment, brought to you by our friends at McKerney Asphalt. For the best in residential and commercial paving, for quality workmanship at a fair price, call 517-484-3188, as I did late last summer. There you see a Father's Day definition of dad, one that I particularly like. Best man in the world, our hero, the man we love. And gentlemen, I am working on a book idea. We are talking about 4 generations of Ebling men born in 3 different countries, and that should be ready in about 2 years. So really looking forward to this. It's amazing how much you can learn about your heritage when you really dig deep into something like that. Tom Crawford, you do not have to travel to have tremendous relationships with sons, and your dad was as respected as anyone I've known in this community, but he also did a tremendous job with his kids.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, he was an educator, associate superintendent of public schools in the state of Michigan, great at building self-esteem, self-confidence. And I remember when I was 11 years old, we moved to a bigger house and we were going to move to East Lansing, but no, we're not going to go to East Lansing. That's all white. He wanted me to have a real world, you know, as far as integration of whites, blacks, Hispanics. That's kind of says it all about him.
Doug Warren, your dad has an amazing work ethic. Some of the stories you've told, and that's obvious to this very day.
Yeah, he's 89 years old, and he ran for his first public office at 87. Didn't even really campaign. He puts a ad in the paper the week of the election. He ends up winning township supervisor because he was sick of dealing with the idiots on the township supervisor.
I know where you got it.
Yeah, he's like boss hog now, so he's doing fine. And yeah, he's the greatest man I've ever known. The work ethic for him, growing up in Ohio, a third of 12 kids in an Amish family actually at that time. Yeah, the work ethic in that family is amazing.
Joe, we know your dad mixed service to his country to service with his family, and you're a dad times 3. Do you want to introduce us to another sports-crazed Rex Road young man?
Sure. I guess let's bring in Brennan Rexroad. He's the middle of 3. There he is, and he's actually here. He and his cousin Freddie Mavis are going to be at the MSU basketball camp with Tom Izzo and the Michigan State players. So they're very excited about that for the next 3 days. So
looks like he wants to spin the ball and do the whole thing, right?
Well, he just dropped it.
Tell how shy he is.
Yeah, I don't know if we heard that, but he just dropped it while Doug was talking. But yeah,
you might as well continue with the first father-son interview we have had in 6 years. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, I've got a couple for you here, Brennan. First of all, who are you most looking forward to seeing at the Michigan State basketball camp?
That's tough. Probably Cashies, just because, you know, he's fun to watch. But Tillman, he's pretty good too.
Okay.
Orange, I like Orange. He's a role
All right, he's going to go through the whole roster. All right, who's your all-time favorite Michigan State basketball and football player?
Basketball, Travis Trice. Oh, he was so fun to watch. I have a jersey of his number because I like him so much. And football, probably Le'Veon. Le'Veon for football. I like him in the NFL. I like it that he went to the Jets. It's a good, smart move, but. Yeah,
okay.
Now he's talking about
we're spinning it forward here.
That's right. Yeah. And he's talking about switching to tailback, right? He's been a defensive lineman, offensive lineman. Now he's going to be a linebacker, and pretty good for that age group.
That would, yeah. I don't know. I don't want you to get your hopes up too much of that, but hey, so, you know, big running backs can happen.
Yeah.
Brennan, how about your all-time favorite sports moment?
That's tough. There's a lot. Like when I'm a Warriors fan because of Draymond, and I like when they won the championship. But it's definitely Michigan State, that play. Whew. Such a good memory.
Tom Crawford liked that play, too.
I remember that play. My part of the segment's over with, right?
All right, one more, Brennan. One more. This is the question. This is the money question. Who's your favorite sports writer?
Gotta be Jack. Yep. He's the best.
That was well done.
He's going to be the youngest panelist here ever to get double pay.
"Quote unquote," well played.
That was very well done.
And he didn't even hesitate on that. That was pretty good.
That was outstanding. Well, he's already dissed you for beating you in basketball.
That's right.
And now this is something else. Are you proud of your dad? He's going to be heading back to North Carolina as Sports Writer of the Year, second straight year.
He doesn't deserve it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's good.
You should be very proud of him.
Yeah,
we all are. So.
No, he's good.
Yeah. And you have.
Just not good at basketball.
Do you read his stuff ever?
Yeah, I read some of his stuff. I read the one when we went to San Francisco. Of course, I read that one.
Oh, the column that I wrote about you?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
We met Draymond, of course.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You also have another son and a daughter you want to recognize?
Jack, oldest son in Carolina, and they're here in town too. So we're kind of it's nice. It's nice to be back home, and we're kind of everybody's seeing their friends, and it's great.
Tom, besides Cody, you've got the twin daughters.
Yeah, I had them for Father's Day. Cody's at the Notre Dame camp coaching this weekend, so I see him a couple times a year.
My daughter Allie and Doug, you also have two sons?
Yep, two sons, Jared and Noah, and Madeline graduated last week.
We will be right back in just a moment. Law of the Jungle up next.
At Furniture Row, we take pride in furniture that's value priced, built to last, and makes your home look amazing. Like the Fulton sofa, only $399, and 3 years, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. Hurry, the epic summer sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Megan Rapinoe, it's pretty special to kind of represent all of America in every game that you play. The phrase "one nation, one team" really should embody the whole country. I think the team does a good job of trying to represent everyone. Knowing that the whole country is watching is an amazing feeling. I feel very lucky and fortunate to be able to do this.
Watch World Cup Soccer starting in June on Fox 47. Proud partners include Dart Bank, member FDIC, and the David Chapman Agency.
Shopping online for a purple mattress? We get it. But which purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. Let our expert sales staff guide you to your perfect purple. Shop Denver Mattress today, your purple mattress headquarters.
Ride with Chicago PD, weekdays at noon on My 47.4.
Sports give so many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
The student bookstores are Green and White Shop headquarters. Outfit your entire family with Spartan gear. We have a large selection of men's, women's, and children's clothing. Show off your Michigan State pride with new shoes, socks, hats, and more. Have your tailgate ready with MSU party supplies, car accessories, and dress your pet in green and white. We have gifts for students, grads, alumni, and fans. From Vera Bradley and Dooney and Burke to diploma frames and more. Always shop SBS for the biggest and best selection of green and white. Go green, go white, go SBS.
Anyone who's had our chicken knows it's plump and juicy. What they may not know is that it's also 100% natural.
All our chickens are certified, humanely raised, no antibiotics, on a high-quality diet of soy and grain.
Why are they called tenders?
They're called tenders because they come from the tenderloin of the breast, hand-trimmed just for colors. It's not a strip or a finger, it is the true tenderloin.
I'll put our chicken tenders up against anybody's.
That's like my Granny Franklin used to make. That's outstanding, Craig.
Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back to Press Pass here on Fox 47. Time for our Law of the Jungle segment, brought to you by Forest Acres Golf Courses and Golf MSU. With a wide variety of challenges on the east and west layouts, a terrific 12-month practice facility, and a pro shop with something for every Spartan, Acres is always a grade A facility. And if you missed the annual Father's Day tent sale this week, stop at either course and pick up some of the coolest golf and MSU gear anywhere.
Down
Bouncer near the bag at second. Ryan Kreidler fires to first. Blondgren is out. Scoring is Blake Nelson. Christian Bullock goes to third, and Michigan strikes first. Kyle Moore the pitch. And Thomas, the ground ball into center. And Michigan will take the lead on a 2-run single by Akeo Thomas. Line drive, left center field. On the move, Jack Stronach makes the catch, tagging Christian Bullock. Comes home with an enormous insurance run for Michigan. Ground ball to short. Jack Blondgren gobbles it up. Throws it first. And for the first time since 1984, the Michigan Wolverines are Omaha bound.
I know this is the Law of the Jungle segment, but we are going to spare you the agony of watching the Detroit Tigers this week.
Thank you.
They're on pace to win 59.6 games, and they did lose a game in Omaha.
I was going to say, they played in Omaha, so
they're 2-17 at home in the last 19 outings. Think about that.
And you wonder why they don't have any crowds down at Comerica Park. Tom, congratulations on University of Michigan's postseason success on the diamond. And your new love of baseball.
I love college baseball. What better way to spend a spring afternoon, right? No, they've been playing with house money, Jack. That's been the key for them. I mean, they were the last four in. I mean, they were down to 1 out with Illinois in that Big Ten tournament. If they had not beaten Illinois, they wouldn't have gotten the tournament. They go to UCLA, they beat the #1 seed, and now they win their first game in the College World Series. Against Texas Tech. They made up for basketball, and it's total house money all the way through. But
would you have traded that win against Texas Tech for one in basketball?
Would I have traded it? Yeah, I would have traded it. I'd rather have it for basketball. I'm just being honest with you. Eric Bakich, though, he got players. He had a top 10 recruiting class.
National Coach of the Year as well.
Yeah, and then top 10 recruiting class in 2017. The Big Ten had never done that ever. Think about that, ever. And comes down to players, right? And it's working for Michigan.
Joe, you got your fill of Vanderbilt baseball this year, and as a columnist there, are the Commodores maybe the favorites to win a title in baseball that they could never win in football and probably not in basketball?
Yeah, no, I would say that they are the favorites. And, Kumar Rocker last weekend I got to watch really one of the most amazing performances I've ever seen in sports. I mean, he no-hit Duke in a super regional must-have. They would have been out. Yeah. 19 strikeouts. The last 16 were swinging on his slider. So, and he's going to be the #1 pick in 2021. Oh, yeah. He would have been a first-round pick if he came out of high school.
No relation to John Rocker.
No relation to John Rocker, thank goodness. He is related to Tracy Rocker, the former Auburn, who is now a Tennessee assistant. But so if it's Vanderbilt, Michigan, Tom, I expect to see you out in Omaha with your big foam finger on. And, you better be out there, man. We'll go have a pop.
25,000 fans, that's amazing. What an event, though, that is.
Yeah, there you see the early results for the College World Series. And Michigan with that win now facing Florida State tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And Vanderbilt with the win, and they will go against the winner of Auburn and Mississippi State.
It's like SEC tournament part deux,
Yeah, exactly. We have seen that before. Doug, do you enjoy the College World Series, and would you find watching this to some degree? And do you like the double elimination format? What would happen if they had that in basketball?
Well, I watch a little bit of it. I'm not a huge baseball fan, but it's such a great event, and the city of Omaha has embraced it and made it their own over the years. Double elimination in the college basketball tournament would be really interesting. I don't know how you
when they get to the Elite Eight.
Oh, when you get to the Elite Eight, okay. Well, that would be a no-brainer. Then it'd be a lot more exciting.
Stretch it out a little longer. What do you guys think?
It's the magic of the one and done. I mean,
but by the time you get to 8, it's pretty the cream of the crop.
3 to get to the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
So then maybe you have a truer.
I'm all thumbs down on that. We don't want to mess with this thing. I don't want 128 teams.
It's perfect right now. Yeah.
Don't interfere with perfection.
Yes.
There are people who think the College World Series is perfection. Fred Heumann has been there.
Yeah.
There's another group. Certainly from Steakhouse Philly, Marlon Wright, who was a pitcher at Okemos and at the University of Michigan.
Right.
He is there. He's going to be a guest on the Drive with Jack tomorrow, reporting live from Omaha.
Mark Ditzworth's
always there. He's evaluating all the umpires.
Yep.
So when you think about this event, I'm intrigued by it. It's one of the things I would like to do sometime. I've never really gotten around to it. I've always had something else in the way. But Tom, when you think that this win yesterday was Michigan's first win in a College World Series in 36 years.
I know, since the '83 team.
That is 21 years further than it's been since Michigan's won a Big Ten football championship.
I knew there had to be some kind of back end to that little statement you made. Yeah, I made some, and you know, for a Big Ten team to do it, that truly is amazing, because we've been talking about how's the Big Ten ever going to compete, and they are competing.
We will be back in just a minute, and we're going to have our Take It to the Bank segment, and we're going to have some strong predictions about next season up next.
Megan Rapinoe, it's pretty special to kind of represent all of America in every game that you play. The phrase one nation, one team really should embody the whole country. I think the team does a good job of trying to represent everyone. Knowing that the whole country is watching is an amazing feeling. I feel very lucky and fortunate to be able to do this.
Watch World Cup Soccer starting in June on Fox 47. Proud partners include Dart Bank, member FDIC, and the David Chapman Agency.
Sleep right with the best mattress deals at the world's #1 furniture retailer, Ashley Home Store in Lansing. Save up to $1,000 on select queen mattresses, now only $699. Get up to 50% off select mattress brands, or get 6 years no-interest financing on Tempur-Pedic and Beautyrest Black, starting at just $23 a month. No credit, no problem. Only $10 down, and sleep well tonight. Free next-day delivery, too. Ashley Home Store in Lansing, next to Target across from the Lansing Mall.
The 3-Degree Guarantee, only on Fox 47 News.
It's the Graf Everything Sale. Because everything's on sale at every Graf dealership. GM incentives are unbelievable.
For the first time ever, get 0% financing for 84 months. Push it, pull it, or drive it. Get the all-new Silverado half-ton Crew Cab LT 4-wheel drive, just $247 a month. Or drive an Equinox FL front-wheel drive, just $188 a month.
Or save up to 40% off MSRP on select 2017s. Everything's on sale, including the kitchen sink, during Graf's Everything Sale going on at every Graf dealership.
The Ticket Machine is your local connection to concert, theater, and sporting event tickets nationwide. Our entertainment experts are ready to help you create a memorable experience, trusted by fans for more than 20 years. Whether you are looking for tickets for your corporate outing, family excursion, or vacation, we offer the best seats and the best prices. Grab a front row seat now on theticketmachine.com.
Introducing the 2019 Fox 47 race team, featuring late model sportsman driver Max Price, and proud Kai sponsors, the David Chapman Agency. Visit us at davidchapmanagency.com. Liuna, feel the power. Shaheen Chevrolet, save more at Shaheen in 2019. And Launch Trampoline Park, where memories are created. Cheer on the Fox 47 race team every Friday night at Corrigan Oil Speedway in Mason.
Welcome back to Press Pass here on Fox 47. Time for our Take It to the Bank segment. Brought to you by Dart Bank, dedicated to meeting the needs of our banking community for more than 90 years with 4 convenient locations in Mason, Holton, South Lansing, Grand Ledge, and the expanded Home Loan Center in Frandor. That's Dart Bank for what matters most.
Day and in the first quarter, Lewerke scrambling, trying to find something, but there's nothing there, so he runs for a touchdown. Second quarter, Lewerke. Chuck, just a simple screen pass, but it works perfectly.
Yeah, misdirection on the reverse fake handoff and a little screen. Blockers out in front, but nobody to block all the way to the end zone.
The ball down to the 37-yard line. This is not a Hail Mary attempt. This is just a long pass attempt. Could we have more drama just like 2 years ago? No. No, we do not. Incomplete pass.
They pitch it. The reverse. Lewerke's open. Touchdown. Patterson. Winding up. He's got a receiver. Peoples-Jones down the sideline. Peoples-Jones. Touchdown, Wolverines. 21-7 Michigan comes to East Lansing and defeats the Spartans.
There you see highlights from the last 2 Michigan State-Michigan games and the road team winning both of them. Road teams have been very good in this series over the years, the last few years especially. Saw Brian Lewerke run for a touchdown, hit Madre London with that screen pass for the other, and then Shea Patterson to Donovan Peoples-Jones. And Michigan Players Town looked pretty excited for a game they don't care about.
Yeah, absolutely. But they did care about it, and they let their emotions out. I mean, this is, you know what this game will assure what's going to happen on November 16th. We're going to have drama.
Yeah.
We're going to have bad weather. We always have bad weather, right?
November 16th is one of the latest ever played.
It's been
right?
bad weather, but we're going to have intensity like we've never seen. It goes back to the Devin Bush situation, I'm thinking. Don't you think?
I would think.
It just escalates every year, seemingly.
It's the 13th game for Mark D'Antonio against Michigan. He is 8-4 in the series. Game 5 for Jim Harbaugh. He is 2-2. These guys just don't like each other.
No, they don't. And we saw that, after the presser that Harbaugh led on Monday, and then D'Antonio's presser was on Tuesday, and so all of a sudden, you have this pillow fight going on, and who knows what this year is going to bring. Because I think both teams are going to be really good, and that just ramps everything up.
Joe, what can you guarantee? What can we take to the bank? The road team has won the last 4 years, and Michigan State has won 4 of the last 5 trips to Ann Arbor.
I will guarantee that the stat that we always talk about in this game will prevail. The team that rushes for more yardage will win this game. Okay. Michigan, we don't know about running back.
Yeah, we don't. I know.
We know that Michigan State's defense, I think, could be one of the best in the country. Michigan State, I think the offensive line is the number one question. We don't know about their running back. I think whichever team, and we talk about bad weather, whichever team runs the ball, that's and I don't know what it is, but it's X out of Y.
98%.
Yeah, 99 was one exception, but it won't be an exception this year.
Doug Warren, we talk about the competitiveness of this game.
Yes.
Michigan State with this great defense, Michigan, very promising offense. Could this be one of the most important Michigan State-Michigan games with everything that's on the line, programs that could go either way, and the chance to get to Indianapolis?
Yeah, a lot of pressure on both head coaches. Mark D'Antonio shuffling his staff, not getting rid of anybody, not bringing anybody new in. Harbaugh bringing in a new offensive coordinator. This game on November 16th will be for the Big Ten East title and a trip to Indianapolis. I'll make that prediction now. I don't know who's going to win, but this is one of the latest times they've ever played in the season.
Ever.
And it's going to be a big, big game, and the winner is going to have a lot of bragging rights and a trip to Indy.
It's possible, gentlemen, that we could have Michigan versus Purdue, the 8th and 9th teams to play in a Big Ten championship game in Indianapolis.
Had to get that little zinger in there, didn't you?
I knew that was coming. We were building up to
going for trip number 4. It's always possible.
Yeah.
We will be back in just a minute with our Cool and Smooth segment brought to you by Culver's. We'll have all of our weekly awards. The play of the week, the game of the week, the team of the week, and the player of the week. We're still checking out that player of the week, but I think we're narrowing it down. The U.S. Open up next.
Team spirit. Face paint. More cowbell. Dean Trailway's motor coach takes care of your travel, so you can support your favorite Spartan teams and focus on the important things. Dean Trailways, your favorite ride.
What's really important to me is being able to have a partner, and Dart Bank has been that for me. I'm Eric Nelson. I'm a managing partner here at the English Inn. I've worked with John Morris at Dart Bank to help put together multiple projects that have assisted us with growing our business and continuing to be successful.
Anyone who's had our chicken knows it's plump and juicy. What they may not know is that it's also 100% natural.
All our chickens are certified, humanely raised, no antibiotics, on a high-quality diet of soy and grain.
Why are they called tenders?
They're called tenders because they come from the tenderloin of the breast, hand-trimmed just for colors. It's not a strip or a finger, it is the true tenderloin.
I'll put our chicken tenders up against anybody's.
That's like my Granny Franklin used to make. That's outstanding, Craig.
Welcome to Delicious.
Fred Savage hosts. What just happened? Sunday, June 30th on Fox.
So what's a good night's sleep worth to you? For a price that won't keep you up at night, Denver Mattress has you covered. Right now, choose from over 30 mattresses, all value priced at $399 and under, like the Summit Queen, only $199.99. Or sleep with confidence on the budget-friendly Buena Vista Queen, plus 3 years, no interest. And get a free $300 Furniture Row gift certificate when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Say goodbye to sleepless nights and shop Denver Mattress today. Hurry, these offers end soon.
Welcome back to Press Pass here on Fox 47. Time for our Cool and Smooth segment, brought to you by all 5 Culver's locations in mid-Michigan. Since 1984, Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time with scrumptious butter burgers and premium frozen custard. That's Culver's. Welcome to delicious.
What's he doing?
How are you? Are you Amy?
Yes.
Give me a hug. I'm Gary. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I hear you're a good golfer.
Yes.
You are? You want to come with the hole with us?
Yes.
Come on, let's go. Hi, I'm Matt. What's your name? Amy.
Yeah!
You want your golf shoes? We got your clubs right here.
Big focus, all right?
They love me.
I know, how about that?
Here you go.
See the flag right in the middle?
Yes.
You got this, kiddo.
Yeah, I got this.
Nice. Give me a 5. You want to hit it out?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Let's do it.
I got this.
I love it.
You can do this. You can do this.
Nice. That is awesome. That is so awesome.
There you see Gary Woodland. He is the 2019 U.S. Open champion. And Amy Bockerstedt, Down syndrome special Olympian from the state of Arizona at the Waste Management Open this year. This video went viral, the most hits of any golf video in history. And it made you see a little bit of what Gary Woodland is all about and why he is such a popular champion for his first U.S. Open, his first major victory. Congratulations. And he made a putt on the last hole, sunk the putt he needed. And Brooks Koepka, trying to be a 3-time champ.
Yeah, it's tough.
Tough to get past Gary Woodland, and it was his year after that video. All right, time for our play of the week. Joe, you have play of the week for us?
We're going to bring it back to hockey. Hockey writer in
course.
Nashville. So, that's right. I'm going to go to Jordan Binnington. Anybody who watched Game 7, he had a ton of big plays.
Yeah.
Frankly, I think he should have won the Conn Smythe based on that effort. I think they're down 2 or 3-0 after 1, and they're going to lose if he doesn't put on the cape. But 11 minutes left, third period, stop on Joachim Nordstrom. The kick save on a rebound, incredible. Yeah. That would have made it 2-1, and who knows what happens from there. That was, to me, the play of the game and the play that gave St. Louis its first major championship in a long time and first ever for the Blues.
And he had a couple games where he didn't play particularly well. He got pulled in one, but the resiliency to come back in a Game 7 on the road, pretty fabulous stuff. Yep. Doug Warren, what about our game of the week?
Well, the game of the week, sticking with hockey, Game 7, Stanley Cup Finals. St. Louis getting their first championship, and as Joe said, Binnington really standing on his head. The Blues springboard into the postseason, winning 30 of their final 49 regular season games, and to get their first championship, and to do it on the road in Boston, a very tough place to play. 4-1 win, it was big, especially after the way they played, or didn't play, I should say, in Game 6.
Great victory, not good enough to make you like the song Gloria, right?
No.
You're more Mickey?
It's not a hockey song.
Tony Basil, Mickey, that's more your speed?
No, neither one.
All right, Tom Crawford, what about our team of the week?
The team of the week is a no-brainer to me, Toronto Raptors. You think about last year, they got, the Cavs knocked them out, and all of a sudden Dwayne Casey gets whacked. Now they bounce back, they get Kawhi, and they win the title the next year. I mean, hats off to them. They deserved it, and everybody talk about the Warriors, but hey, the one that had the crown was the Raptors, so my team of the week.
And we mentioned player of the week. Congratulations, Gary Woodland, pride of Kansas. Spectacular performance all week, wire to wire. He was out there from round 1. They never caught him. They got close. Never actually passed him. Knocked him out of first place. Want to thank Team 299
Getting close.
Tom Crawford, Blue Belly Tom, Joe Rexroad, my longtime writing partner, and Doug Warren, our producer of The Drive with Jack. We'll be back next week for show 300.